Dude, that's the thing. When you're a comedian, it's like nothing is off limits.
That's why I love comedy.
Yeah.
You can make fun of whatever.
I mean, Louis C.K. got canceled because he like exposed himself, which makes sense.
Right.
But if you just make some like, borderline racist jokes, I feel like it's received pretty well because you're a comedian. But you can't just like be like on here and say something like that.
Shake it up.
We're back, baby, and I'm feeling loco.
Yeah, baby. We missed you, baby.
Hey, baby.
Feeling loco.
I'm loco for locos.
We're on the Four Loko kick.
Load me up.
Folks,
I wanna
we
get
got
into
the 4th of July edition, I think. I don't know. Blue Raspberry, Four Loko. What's the next? We got to give it the sniff test first.
No, sniff it up.
The crack and sniff.
Sniff it up.
Let's see. Ooh, I got a nice little whiff from here.
That's nice.
Oh,
That's
really,
nice.
huh?
Oh yeah, we did last time. We have to.
This is a good one.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure I had this before.
If this is like the original
Dude,
formula.
you know what this smells like? And I just had the other day, which is so random. Is a ring pop, a blue raspberry ring pop.
Yes.
Ooh.
That smells just like candy. Here, we'll have you dish it out.
It does. If this is the original formula minus all the drugs that they put into this, this is. I think they must have changed the formula though, because this does not smell like it used to.
This might be a Five Loko.
It was so chemically smelling. Chemically smelling.
It looks like what I imagine Antarctica's water looks like.
We're taking Trap House juice and
Dude, it smells just like
making it bougie.
ring pop, blue raspberry candy.
I'm not going to cheers with this because I'm definitely going to spill it.
Okay.
All right, cheers.
We'll hold it up.
You guys, cheers.
Clink.
It's not even that. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with you?
Got to keep it balanced.
They've changed the flavor, man. It tasted. I always tasted like I was drinking whatever the flavor was, say blue raz and like Sharpie permanent marker. Like it was such a bad taste.
I mean, this does taste a little poisonous in my opinion. It's good, but I got a little poison taste in there.
Okay. Not like back, or I'm just because I'm an adult now. It doesn't taste as bad, but
Dude, this is delicious, honestly.
ASMR.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
That's what I was doing with the.
Ugh. Yeah, you're right though. It's
It's a little poisonous.
yeah.
What do you think's better, that or the Warheads one?
Oh, the Warheads was awesome.
Yeah, I think I liked last week's better.
This one's definitely sour. And it says it.
And sweet.
It says it's sour.
No, it says Four Loko.
I was like, I'm smelling smoke, but I realized the candle's lit.
It's lit.
Yeah,
It's good.
They drink some Four Loko. It's
Definitely go with the Warhead one.
Yeah.
This one.
I really want to get the America logo, USA Loco or Loco America, whatever it's called. It's the red, white, and blue can I sent to you guys.
Oh, okay.
It probably tastes like a bomb pop, like a bomb.
those are so good.
Yeah, remember what we used to drink the seltzers? It was like bomb pop.
Yeah.
It was by not Smirnoff, but it was.
No, it was. It was
Was it
Smirnoff,
Smirnoff?
red, white, and
Okay.
blue bomb
Yes.
pop, and then we put, and then Smirnoff also made. Oh, no, because it was a seltzer by. I forget.
It was one of the brands.
But then
we
we
started.
added the red, white, and blue, the bomb pop Smirnoff
Yes,
to it, and then we'd
yes.
also put the bomb pop
Just look
popsicle
it
itself in it. Dude, so good.
We have
Sugary.
it does.
It
It's
was
really
yeah,
good.
I got diabetes just drinking it.
Dude, I'm buzzed already.
When you got these, was
Same.
there others?
I can't remember.
We're coming
Yes,
for
there
you.
were. There were.
We got.
But I
I think we
wasn't
got to
sure.
go through them. We got to go through the brains.
I think there was only one other flavor.
All right, let's do it.
I got the burps.
Yeah, it was Smirnoff Ice.
So yeah.
That was me.
It was Smirnoff Ice. Yeah, this is what you used to get.
Yeah, those, and then
They
we
were
add the
sugar-free.
actual Smirnoff bomb pop
Yes.
vodka to it as a floater, and then stick the popsicle on it, dude. Such a good summer
Trying
thing.
to shake this up a little.
Wow.
Shake it
I
up.
feel like all the good flavors at the bottom.
I think it's just poison. It's Sharpie, man.
We all die. Rat poison.
Yeah. Malt beverage. Yeah. I think the sugar in here was like supposed to be low. That was the big.
We should do one of those bomb pop drinks.
Oh, we're going to
for
do
the pod.
So here's a foreshadow of the future. I'm gonna do some foreshadowing, but we're definitely gonna shoot a pod maybe like a little bit later with the fire pit. Well, I'll make it work. I'll do what I have to do to make sure that like it's recording as usual. But we'll take it out there and crack some drinks.
Make some s'mores.
We could.
You guys, you know what? What changed my life was putting Reese's on s'mores.
Yeah.
Oh.
Instead of Hershey's, you put a Reese's cup on your
Yes.
graham cracker, put the melted mallow on it.
Yep.
Mallow.
Mallow.
Oh, that sounds
Malo.
really good.
You never done it?
Nope. Never
Oh,
done it.
dude. We'll do
Yeah.
it. We'll do it soon.
Lexi's sister does it with the kids, and they get the thin ones,
Oh,
Reese's
yeah.
Thins.
That's a good idea.
And I was like, damn. And my child was
I'm
awesome.
sure they melt better, but I'd
Yeah.
rather have, even
I
if it
know.
doesn't melt, just that big, thick Reese's peanut butter cup.
Oh, yeah.
Get some
That
gas.
mallow. I know. I watched that clip, and he does say mallow.
Who?
From the Sandlot.
Oh, Sandlot, yeah. You
mallow.
take the
he's
mallow.
like, he's like, you've never had the s'mores?
Yeah.
And then he was like, some more what? I don't have anything. He's like, you're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he
First,
calls
you
him
take the
mallow.
graham. Then you put the chocolate on the graham.
Yeah.
And then it says you add the mallow. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Such a good. I think I just saw a post. It's 30 years old now.
That's
the movie.
crazy.
Sandlot. Wow.
Yeah.
It's one of those
Couple weeks
movies that it's on JetBlue.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it was Alaska when I was flying a few weeks back. But I was telling Lindsay, I was like, all right, I went through all the movie lists. It was in my top 3. I forget what the other 2 were. We watched Murder on the Nile. That was a really good movie. But Sandlot was in there. I was like, I might watch The Sandlot if I finish this other movie. And I ended up not, unfortunately. But
Mhm.
I'm due. It's one of those movies I like to watch like every year and a half, 2
It's
years.
so good. It's so
Bring
good.
Shane back. Bounds me.
I haven't watched that in such a long time, but it was always really good when I did. You know, the giant dog.
The
you're so
chase
afraid
scene
of
is the
it.
best chase scene ever.
Yeah.
They hit it over the fence.
They
I
did
love-
a great job making that dog seem scary, though.
So
You know,
scary.
It's like Cujo, basically. But
It was a monster.
But it's like, doesn't it wind up being a really friendly
Oh,
dog?
Yeah,
It was
okay.
like licking his face. Spoiler alert.
That's right.
If you haven't seen
I know.
this 30-year-old movie.
Yeah.
That's right. Because they jump the fence and they're just like, oh no, like go get it. They did the automatic, the claw thing they build, and they're like using the remote to get the ball.
That thing was sick. I thought they were really going to
And
make
there's
that
like-
work.
Yeah.
I know.
It flings it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a good movie. I love those type of movies that are narrated, like Christmas Carol, The Sandlot, obviously.
So it's funny. The guy that narrates that movie, it's supposed to be the kid growing up, whatever. It's
Right.
the same guy that narrates Behind the Bee, which is the Bruins like behind the scenes YouTube series that they have. I forget. What
Oh,
his
that's
name
cool.
is, if you want to look it up, but
I'll
yeah.
look it up. We're branding that. Look it up.
I think I'd love it because I forget. I don't know what you guys just said.
You're on the Blue Raz.
The guy that narrates The Sandlot
Yeah.
is the same guy that narrates Behind the Bee, which is the Bruins YouTube series of like behind the scenes of their whole season.
Oh.
They
Morgan
drop one,
Freeman?
like- yeah, I think so.
Dennis Leary.
Yes, thank you. He's a local. He's from like Westwood or Norwood or something, I think.
Let's check.
Let's check. Look it up. Shake it up.
There's another one that's Stand With Me or Stand By Me. Have you seen that movie?
Mhm.
Yes.
Great
That's a
movie.
great one. Yeah.
That's also narrated. I love when they're like, I don't know, it just brings me back to a time where I feel like things were like more simple.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I was with my friends and we were walking down the road and we saw this big shark and I gasped, and it's just funny.
It almost like helps you feel like you're in the series,
Yeah,
like in it
yeah.
with them.
Yeah, I know it's a great. Those are great flicks. Oh, I should just type in his name, but wow, he's on where is he? Yeah, he's from Worcester,
See, he's
Worcester,
a love-
Mass.
He's a love
Yeah.
daddy.
Nice.
Speaking of daddy, well, I had mentioned earlier, I like added some stuff to talk about, but what makes me feel like officially an adult or like a dad, if you will, like the whole dad bod thing, but like just being a dad, not actually because I don't have kids yet, but when you like love to mow the lawn or like you walk into Home Depot and that smell, it has just that certain smell and
Oh,
you just
yeah.
like, hell yeah. You're just like, hell yeah. Like I always go into Home Depot. I prefer Home Depot over Lowe's, but I've gone into both. And I just walk in and you get the fertilizer smell, and I'm just like, hell yeah. Like it's good to be home.
I forget who
It's so
told me,
good.
and I renovated my entire home, but a year and a half ago now. But when I was doing that, what I learned, and I have both Home Depot and Lowe's in my town. I
Yeah.
don't know where the nearest Lowe's is for you, but I know you got Home
Plass.
Depot in Plastown.
Yeah.
Is Lowe's there too?
Uh,
Just Home Depot.
Home Depot, yeah.
But what I've learned is Home Depot is for contractors and Lowe's is for homeowners. It's a little bit simplified at Lowe's for the average Joe.
Okay.
And
Never realized
with Salem, Salem's a busy town, but Lowe's was never, ever as crowded as Home Depot was. But it's closer by like 2 minutes, big whoop, but sometimes those 2 minutes are crucial.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I just went wherever was closer.
I have no beef on any of them. I
Yeah.
just prefer,
Yeah.
that's my preference, I guess. If I see Home Depot, I'll go there.
I feel like Lowe's was cleaner. And maybe that's because there's less
Yeah.
contractors in there. They're
Maybe.
pretty dirty people.
That's
But,
true.
when I was renovating that little shack that I lived in, I was always at Home Depot. And sometimes I'd go over to Lowe's. I'm like, wow, like the floors are like kind of clean here.
There's 300 less people. It's kind of peaceful in here. Home Depot's chaotic.
Yeah.
And the thing that stinks is the people that work there, they'll hire anybody off the street. So they don't know, sometimes every once in a while you get a really good guy who's like, was a contractor in his past life or something. And he's like, oh, no. You got to try this instead of that. And it's like, wow, thanks, man. Like, that's super helpful. The other guy's like, I don't know, 34, aisle 34, or, maybe by the toilets. I'm like, well, you suck.
Yeah, exactly.
They usually have to look it up on their they have the
Which is
hangouts.
fine. And those freaking warehouses never have any service. I've tried to log onto the Wi-Fi
It's
at
the
Home Depot. It never
worst.
works.
Never works.
The Lowe's one, I think, worked, but I was like, before that, I'm like, trying to look up stuff. I'm like, I know it says what aisle it's in,
Right.
but I don't have service in these freaking warehouses.
I think they purposely do that so you can't look up prices at other places. You're like in the store and you see something that
Probably.
you like, and you're like, oh, how much is this on Amazon?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Wi-Fi
that.
only works for like their website.
Yeah.
Right. That is true. I was gonna say then why offer Wi-Fi, but maybe they have it specific to their website.
Yeah, you type in Amazon.com and it just like redirects back to Home Depot.
Yeah.
And it's like, are you sure, dude?
Yeah. That's a good point. I know.
I don't know if that actually happens, but
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
yeah.
Because they're not like a store that's like, we got the lowest prices guaranteed. Like, show us someone else's price and we'll match it. So, could be.
You know what I'm going to do? My next Home Depot trip is going to be in the next couple weeks here. I got to rent a stump grinder for the day.
Nice.
I had 2 trees come down in the fall, and I got to go grind the stumps, so I'm going to do it myself. I think it was like, I don't know, 150 or maybe $250 for the day, which wasn't too bad.
No.
Where you pay someone to do it, you're up to like $1,000 probably.
Right.
I'll go do it. I don't care. I'll drop that thing on the stump and grind it for a couple hours, whatever.
It should have like a cover over it. I don't know what it looks like.
I don't know if it comes in like a tow hitch or you throw it in your truck or something, but
Usually it's shielded in some way, and then the lower you go and you keep stumping, it just prevents like all the wood chips from
And then,
shooting
dude,
out.
after I dig these roots out, these stumps, the roots go out a little bit, and you got to get those too. I'm gonna need like
Okay.
half a truck or a truckload of some soil, which kind of
Yeah.
stinks. I really got to get on that soon.
Yeah. I love that stuff. Home improvement. Home improvement.
Did you know it's a great place that I went to recently?
What?
The Dollar Store. That
Dol-
place is so
my
What
underrated.
was it? Dollar Tree, Dollar General, or
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree? Yeah,
That place is so underrated. You can get like
dude.
dishwasher detergent in there,
It's so-
toothpaste. Toothpaste is expensive these days. You can
Yeah.
go in there and get a full tube for
Especially
$1.25.
sensitive.
And it's like Colgate or like it's
Yeah,
like
it'd be
a
like
brand.
Colgate or that's it.
Yeah.
I like going there
Colgate.
before the movie theaters and have some
Crest.
candy because they're
Yeah.
it's like normal candy. Like there's like a lot less in a bag, but still $1.
Right.
You can get like 4 things or 5 things. Drop a $5 bill.
I know.
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
I'll load up my wife's purse and we go to the theater.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like they have Monster energy drinks in there. Why go to CVS and pay $3? You
Right.
could pay $1.25. They're warm and
That's
they're
true.
expired.
We got,
but
like-
it's all good.
We got like
Yeah.
oven mitts and like,
Dutch ovens.
dishwasher, dish towels and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just, you're right. It is underrated.
True.
It's just, I don't know, it's a little trashy in there.
But it's
Yeah.
it's so much cheaper. If you go to Target and get that same amount of stuff, it's like 20x.
Yeah.
It's I used to say this all the time to Lexi, like Target, I hate Target because you go in there and you can buy a gift bag for like $30. I'm like, the gift I'm putting in this is cheaper than the bag itself.
Right.
Everything is so expensive at Target. Everything.
I saw this thing, like, obviously, like, it's a well-known, like, cultural thing that, like, women love Target.
Yes.
They don't even know what they want. They go to Target. Target tells them what they want.
Yep. That's.
So I saw this thing, and this guy was like, "Oh, my wife wants to go to Target today, but she's gonna be pissed." I might have sent it to you or something, but he ends up, or she's like, "Oh," he says, "she just needs, cat food, dishwasher soap and toothpaste." He goes, "So I ordered it on the app." So they pull up to Target and they come out and they give her the bag, and she's like, "No, like I wanted to go in there."
Yeah, it's like a
That
magnet.
is funny. It is.
And she was all upset, and it was pretty funny.
It's the Starbucks thing too. You gotta
Oh,
get
yeah.
your coffee.
Yeah.
You gotta see what they have around, like what's in season.
I've seen this other thing. It was like the dads of Target, where they all go Saturday morning. Their wives go in,
Oh,
and the
they're all in
guys
the
are out
cars,
in the
yeah.
parking lot tailgating. They're having beers, they're cooking burgers, like
That's
they're having a good time.
Smart idea.
Dude, I'd be down to do that.
Yeah.
We'll go to Target, let the girls go, and we'll just make some smash burgers.
Oh, dude, that would be awesome. That
Throw
would
some
be
Four
so
Locos in
awesome.
the parking lot.
You can't let them go in there alone though. It'll be a big tab.
Yeah, well,
You can go in there, but you're a tab. You're a tab, honey.
I feel like you're gonna go in there and then come out like really woke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
or like, yeah, I think it's probably already been a thing, but like one of those like the TikToks, the meme videos, whatever you want to call them, the skits. Is like the guy goes into Target when he comes out. It's like he hasn't slept for 5 days. His hair's a mess. Like he's got a beard growing out because it's just such a chaotic place.
Yeah,
Chaotic.
truly is.
What is so last episode we didn't get to it, but you said to remind us of say
the finger.
Oh, the finger.
Yeah, what is it?
It's really not that big of a deal, but I saw on TV somebody was taking a picture of someone, and the guy went, and him just doing this brought back so many memories of being in college, because for some reason in every picture us guys would go, like you're with your boy and you
Yeah.
go like this.
Like I'm number one where you're pointing to your homie.
Yeah, like but you just hold up your finger, and I was like, why the hell do people do that? And so I was talking to Abby, and she was like, yeah, nowadays kids hold up 4 fingers. It's like a new trend where in all the pictures are like 4. I don't know if it means
Are they
like
bad
watch out.
golfers or
Yeah,
what?
like watch out,
Is it
I'm
like-
coming.
Keep your circle tight. You got 4 friends. Or
Yeah,
something, or what?
but I mean they've upgraded from 1 to 4. I'm like,
Those sons of bitches.
yeah,
Dude,
dude,
they
I
hold
don't get it.
9 in the next picture.
Yeah, they think they're better than me or something. Like I held up 1, they held up 4. What's next? 10?
My brother doesn't nerf stuff. He's in all his pictures. He holds up a little finger gun.
Okay, but that's like actually something.
Yeah.
Marketing or
But like, why? Can you tell? Like, why? Why would people hold up
I'm
like
number
this?
I don't
that's
want
the
to be
thing.
number
It's like
4.
being one, like
Yeah.
number one. That's kind of the thing.
Is it really a one?
Or
though?
there's a lot of people like pointing at their friend. Like you see that, like you get a picture of Mark Wahlberg. It's like, look,
Yeah.
look who I'm with. It's Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, but you're pointing
Oh,
at
that
somebody.
way.
Some people would
No,
just go
this.
like
this.
genuinely be like,
That's dumb.
Like
what is
whether sports players, rappers, anyone that's
That's
celebrity,
probably what it was.
it's
Some
number one, like
celebrity
one,
must
like
have
one up, like we're here, like
okay, so what's 4 then?
4, yeah, Four Loko,
Oh,
3 would make sense. Like throw my 3s like in basketball or
Yeah,
something.
like,
but
right? Yeah, it's funny because
4.
I've done this.
Well, because 2 makes sense because it's peace.
What about 3 plus 1? Like and 1 in basketball. You throw a 3, someone fouls you, and you get the extra point.
Oh, no.
Dude.
Maybe. Well, you get 2 shots. If you throw up at 3 and you get fouled, you go to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
Oh yeah, 5. Yo.
Straight to 5,
Yeah.
baby.
That's
know
hilarious.
that. I don't
I know.
know. What's basketball?
Again,
NHL playoffs
Okay.
are on Saturday, so we're gonna start getting together for those
The playoffs.
Bruins playoff games.
I know
Their last
Get
regular
puffed in
season
the
game
mouth.
is tonight.
They are.
Senators.
They had a
Feel like
close game
trash
until
last night.
yeah. It was 1-0, and I was like, all right, it's only 1 point. Like, let's tie it up, maybe get into overtime.
Garbage.
They lost to the Capitals 2-0, but
Caps really needed it, and we
Yeah.
didn't.
hockey sucks.
Capitals are fighting.
they're in. They're in. The Bruins.
No, I like hockey.
The
Ladies and
Capitals.
I used to have an ice skating rink in my backyard.
That's sick. I wanted to do that when we lived in Haverhill.
You could do it in your backyard. You see a
It's
level
a hill.
somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that would cost
You do
some
have you do have to level it,
Doesn't
but you
it
just
ruin
need a
your yard?
plastic.
yeah, your yard becomes a pit of sand in the
Silt.
summer.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a slip and slide
Sounds like
I
a
once knew.
I wish you were there for that.
I know.
The slip and slide.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Like 100-foot
I know.
tarp down Alex's
It was
backyard.
sick.
Oh my
For Lindsay
god.
Palooza part number 1.
I'd lose my nipples for that.
Dude,
You
we
should have seen my ass.
yeah, we were
Really burnt?
broke, dude.
We just
Broken.
were like, diving onto hard, solid ground. We came in, we were like wrapping up the night. We were chilling on the couch. So I'm like, you guys, I showed them like the backside of my hip.
huge.
Just a massive bruise from like slamming on the ground because I'd always go down my left side or something, and every time it was just so.
You just pull a stick right out of your ass.
I didn't even.
Basically.
It didn't really hurt while we were doing it.
No.
Maybe it was because we were drunk and it was the heat of the moment.
Typically, yeah.
But
Sounds about
and then we
Came
came in, I was
after.
like, "Holy crap! Look at my leg."
Well, the next day I woke up, I'm like, damn, like what's going on? I was like,
my back was
up.
sore.
I
Dude,
know.
everything was sore.
Yeah, I got a thing of I went to the dollar store actually. Speaking of, yeah.
Dollar store, $1.
That's what it is. Dollar.
It was a
store.
this
Dollar
this,
store,
yeah.
baby.
Yo, $1,
No,
bro.
it's $1.25 now.
Five below.
So what do you say?
Five below. I got this crappy soap, like dish soap, and I just squeezed the whole thing.
That's all you do. Dish soap, and then you get the sprinkler
Wait it out.
out and down it, and you wait for it to kind of like hit it, and then you just go.
Yeah, we were going on our stomachs, our backs, our sides. We were bruised up.
It's
Dang.
painful.
Yeah, and then we had a bunch of food. I was grilling burgers, grilling dogs. We had pasta salad. We had
So that was for Lindsay's 24th,
yeah,
aka Lindsay Palooza 1.
yeah.
Gotcha.
We got
You were at
bracelets.
Lindsay Palooza 2 last year in my backyard.
Yep, that's right.
Yep.
We played the monster.
That
pong
was
game.
fun, dude. The yard.
You were really
yard
good
game-
at it. I was
yard
terrible
pong,
at it.
The cups were like this big, and the ball was like this big, and we had
Yeah.
to like throw it across the yard.
That's tough, man.
Yeah, it was fun. We still have it. We'll do it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was
Absolutely.
bad at it.
I'm trying to find this thing. It's really funny.
I like turtles. That kid.
Oh, here it is.
I was
Oh,
in for
man.
Halloween in like sophomore year of high school.
Really? That's hilarious.
I taped a stuffed turtle to my chest, and I did the makeup, like the white with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
black
yeah.
eyes. I like turtles.
Well, the funny part is they did like a reenactment of that thing with him as an adult. So he was like in his 30s
Yeah.
with like I don't know if it was the same news reporter or not, but
We're here
It was-
live at the
yeah.
festival with Jonathan. Jonathan, what do you think of the festival?
yeah,
I like turtles.
yeah. And he's like Frankenstein.
Yeah.
He's just like standing there. Yeah.
Have you seen the one where this weather guy goes up to a little kid and he goes, "Oh, like what do you think about something?" And he goes, "Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?"
Oh yeah, I did see
No.
that.
Did you know that was his dad?
Oh really?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know if it was planned, but yeah, he goes, "Whoa, wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?"
That's
It was his
definitely
dad.
planned. That's definitely planned.
Yeah, it's funny though.
I love people messing with reporters. Remember the guy
Oh,
who
yeah.
would go up, like people would interview him and he'd say, "F him right in the pussy."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do if you're in the lottery? Hookers and blow.
Yeah. As soon they would always be like they knew it was coming too.
Yeah, they just turned the mic
I was
away and back to you.
Right,
That's why
right.
the surfer guy's like, "I just dropped in right off the lip, whoop-ah!" And then you drop in,
Yeah.
whoop-ah!
That's a classic too.
Yeah.
That kid was definitely not American.
Who?
That kid.
The surfer?
Yeah.
He looked like he was like
Definitely
straight outta
Australian.
Cali.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he could have been. He could
Yeah,
have
he's
been.
definitely
Just drop in
Australian.
right off the lip, whoop-ah!
Yeah. And they came in whoop. Yeah. Like, all right, great story. All right, we'll see you next time.
You know that kid lives in like a van.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
He doesn't wear
Mercedes-
shoes. He doesn't wear shoes when he goes to the store.
Yeah,
No,
Mercedes
barefoot.
van that his parents paid for.
Those are so sick, though.
They are sick. They're like
Yeah.
$200,000 each. I'm
Everyone
pretty
has
sure.
in California.
Wow.
Surf trips.
But
up
if you
in
live in it-
Baja.
Let's say you
Oh,
pay.
yeah.
Let's say you pay $200,000 for that thing, but you don't have to buy a house. It's pretty good.
Where do you shower?
You don't.
You just go in the ocean.
Yeah.
The ocean showers you, bro.
Yep. Nature shower.
Those videos were all. There's so many good ones, like the hide your kids, hide your wife. Remember that one?
Yes.
That went That
Hide
was,
your kids, hide your wife, and
Yeah.
hide your husband.
Yeah.
And everybody out here.
Yeah, yeah. And obviously
that
it wasn't a
into a rap.
song. Yeah,
Yeah.
they auto tuned the hell out
What
of it.
about the guy when someone breaks into his house? He's like, "Yeah, this guy started coming up the stairs. Oh, boom, oh, cha, oh, boom. I almost started beatboxing.
I've never
I
seen
started
that one.
tasting him." Yeah,
That
he's
was-
like, I can't go to jail. I got court tomorrow, dude. You gotta. I'll show
I
you.
got
after.
It definitely wasn't in the suburbs.
No,
No,
that was spot on.
Chocolate Rain.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah,
Chocolate
Where he would
Rain.
sing, but he would like inhale to
That
sing.
guy had an amazing voice.
Oh, I know.
chocolate.
And he was
rain.
playing piano, I think, too, or at least he pre-recorded it. But Yeah, he's just on the microphone and like his backdrop's just like a sheet. But it's funny because all the comments are like, he's probably 14 or 15, but he looks like he's like 45
Yeah.
or something. He always looked.
Did you ever see the one where they're in the cranberry bog? I think it's
Yes.
called Charlotte Takes a Tumble, and they're in there like they're doing the cranberry stomping and stuff, and this girl just like falls,
Eats
and the
it.
girl that's like talking to her like starts choking, and like I forget how it goes, but she's like
So Charlotte Takes a Tumble is a separate one. That woman, she's like a heavyset woman, and she stands on her table and starts singing, and she thinks she's doing a great job, and then she like goes to the edge of the table, and it just totally flips on her.
That's right. I got them two mixed up.
But the foot one,
The cranberry bog.
they were making wine or whatever, or like
or
mushing
cranberry
it.
juice,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
And she falls, but she she knocks the wind out of herself. So she's like, and she can't breathe.
Thank you. Yeah, that's so funny, dude.
I love that. I love that stuff.
You know, like, did you ever see the one called "Where's the Chapstick"?
Oh yeah, where's the chapstick? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the shoes, remember shoes? Look at these shoes.
Yes.
Remember that
Let's get
video?
some shoes.
Let's get some
Yeah.
shoes.
That was my sixth grade. I remember
Dude,
that.
that video too. That's why I said Newgrounds earlier, man. Newgrounds.com was like my go-to site to watch trending stuff, and it was like
David
just.
after the dentist.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then he just goes back to sleep.
Good. Is this real life?
They had him on Tosh.0, where they like
Did he?
reenacted it, gave him a second chance. Whatever happened to Tosh?
I
He got canceled.
Did he?
That or he stopped, but I think he got
I see
canceled.
stuff on like
Oh, come
Facebook Reels or
on.
something
Yeah.
once in a while.
There's way
It's
worse like comedians.
I
Like,
know,
that's
I
the
know.
thing. When you're a comedian, it's like nothing is off limits.
That's why I love comedy.
Yeah.
You can make fun of whatever.
I mean, Louis C.K. got canceled because he like exposed himself, which
Right.
makes sense.
Right.
But if you just make some like borderline racist jokes, I feel like it's received pretty well because you're a comedian. But you can't just like be like on here and say something
No.
like that.
Have you seen Anthony Jeselnik?
Yes,
Dude.
dude, he is one of the worst when it comes
He's
to
one of
like,
my favorite comedians.
like his 9/11 jokes are really bad.
His delivery is all like, you think he's going one way, then he completely goes the other way.
Yeah, he's like the calmest dude up there. And he says like maybe 10 minutes worth of stuff in an hour because he talks so slow.
Yeah.
But dude, he is so good.
Well, he tells his stories like, so yeah, my sister asked me to hold her baby. My sister asked me to hold her baby, but then I dropped it. It's like he'll repeat it and then say something, and they'll be like, Anthony, how do you drop a baby? And he goes, have you ever held a baby? It's very easy. And then he said his joke about dropping a baby. He's like, don't worry, I picked him up. I just had to run down 3 flights of stairs and catch him before he hit the ground.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's got some really good
Dark
stuff.
stuff, but it's funny.
Tosh?
No, this is
Or the-
Anthony Jeselnik.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think
You
he's
said that.
arguably the best comedian I've ever heard.
He's really
It's the
funny. He's one
delivery,
of my
like you
favorites,
said,
yeah.
it's like slow, and then he just hits you with this punchline.
Yeah.
He says one about Jehovah's Witnesses. He's like, yeah, every morning my neighbors are Jehovah's Witnesses. Every morning they come over and they knock on my door. And every morning I have to say no. No, I will not stop throwing rocks at your houses.
That's great.
It's like it just goes a different direction from what you think he's gonna say.
That type of stuff cracks me up. I did look. It just ended. It says Comedy Central wanted to steer
Tosh.
away from what did I say? Oh yeah, Tosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought I like said it wrong. Tosh. It was 2020, which was like the COVID's. Well, no, that was January, but getting there. But they said they were claiming that they were moving away from shows like Tosh.0, 2.0, or
Lame.
Tosh.0. I meant Drunk History. Remember Drunk History?
Oh, that was a
That was
great
so
show,
good.
dude.
Always good.
Just
They
saying
just
and
get
spraying
hammered and
out
talk about like Benjamin Franklin.
nothing. He's like, I went to school with Benjamin Franklin,
love
and he
that show,
invented
dude.
the computer. Yeah, it was just like the most random. Yeah, I guess they're just trying to go towards like
I
more
forgot about
adult
that.
animation and
Lame.
topical series. But as we're doing right now, he has a talk show or a podcast called The Tosh Show.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And then he's also trying, it says here from last year, the end of last year, it says he's trying to host a reality competition series on Amazon Freevee. So that's cool that he's still active.
It
He's
was
a good
like-
guy.
It was like him and Rob Dyrdek would just be on repeat on MTV.
Yeah,
Or
well,
Comedy
they had
Central.
a lot of beef because
Did they?
because Tosh was like, ridiculousness, he literally just stole my show. Like, that's what I do.
Yeah,
but Tosh would
pretty
add like
close.
funny jokes about it too.
Right,
Kind of
right.
be like weird about it.
And there was also America's Home Funniest Videos. So you're just
That's the
You're
OG.
just, right. You're just showing funny videos, but Tosh was first, and then ridiculousness just came out because at first,
Danny
used to do-
Tanner.
yes.
What's his real name?
Bob Saget.
Thank you, Bob Saget.
Bob
and then,
Saget.
And then Bergeron, Tom Bergeron. He's from Haverhill,
Yes,
actually.
yes.
Tom Bergeron.
Yeah.
And then now it's Carlton from Fresh Prince.
Right, and he's just not
Yeah,
funny.
oh,
now.
Alfonso.
It's so
Alfonso, he's
over.
so like, yeah.
It's so.
Oh,
over.
guys, you
Yeah.
want to see a kid cry?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love
It's so, dude.
Well, I mean,
Carlton.
I love
awesome.
Carlton, but now on
He's
this
just-
show, he's just over
too
the
much
top.
for me, yeah.
Have you ever heard a cat hiss? Like,
He just says
It is a
dumb
kid's
shit.
show, though. At the end of the day,
it is.
I watch
is.
it.
I know. I
It's,
still
it's
do.
like for families to watch.
Yeah,
you know.
I know.
So
It's
he's
supposed
gonna
to
be
be
a
for
little
family,
animated. Animated.
We were at a bar and they had. I think it was at.
Animated.
Yeah. Animated.
Oh,
Animated.
look at us, baby.
Is there butter in here?
Yes.
There's extra butter in
Right
this
here.
Four Loko.
We were at a bar and it was a day, or it was not a day, but a night where nothing was on. Finish it, man. And AFV was on, so we're watching it, and it was just kind of funny because we're drinking, we're like having some apps and stuff, and like people that are sitting at the bar with us, and we're all watching AFV, and we're all like cracking up, and it's just like crazy wipeouts, but it's cool. Like it was just like a moment where everyone was just watching and like laughing and like having a good time.
Dude,
It's
you
like-
just made me crave those chicken bites
Oh,
so
gee.
bad.
I know.
So hungry.
Those chicken bites and some blue cheese.
Uh,
Got my mouth watering legit.
Well, the 50-cent wings is where it's at. You know.
I'll check my schedule, see if we can do Wednesday soon.
I know. Now let's do it. I know. We mentioned it before, but Wednesday night, which is probably popular everywhere, but 50-cent wings. 50-cent wings.
a dozen wings for $6, and then a cocktail for, or Tito's for $6.
Oh, yeah.
You're out the door
You're
with
at
less
a-
than 20
you're at a
bucks for a meal. You
12,
can't beat that
13
these
bucks in
days.
tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially at a place like that's a good place that can be pricey.
Yeah, I think it's pretty normal, though. I mean, from all the other places I've been to, and I'm not talking about like getting a sirloin or like a filet mignon. It's like you order like a app and it's like $18, and they're like, you can't even share it. There's like 4 pieces. We were at this one place, and
Like
they used,
seared tuna or something.
yeah, or just even just like bread with like bruschetta or something. And I hate when you can't split it. Do 4, do 6, do 8. Don't do 5.
They
Don't
always
do
do that,
7.
so that you get 2.
I know.
They're like, here's 7 or here's 9. It's like, well, there's 2 of us. What the?
Right, so then I'll just order one for myself because it's still odd. I mean, 7 and 7 make 14, but then it's like, well, then if we're splitting it, just get our own because we both get 7 each. It's
Yeah.
just, I hate
Uh,
that. I know. I wanted to read just because we're talking about videos and like memes and stuff, but about Four Loko because we've been on this kick.
14% alcohol. I just want to remind you.
14%. Yeah. I'll just read a couple because there's a few in here, but it's like no one blank, and then it goes Four Loko. Heard y'all want to die.
That's accurate.
Yeah, and these are from like way back in the. Then, do you remember that meme video of the girl where she's like, "Well," she like goes through all these facial expressions. All right, it's this.
Oh yeah,
You know this girl? She makes all these like faces.
she's the face of a lot of memes.
She is.
Never
So
seen
okay. Well, unfortunate. I'm just kidding.
it. Is she from Vine?
Probably. Yeah, I would like the
Bring
TikTok
back
thing.
Vine.
Vine was
Bring back
great.
Vine, dude. I loved Vine.
I
They did
remember.
Vine 2.0 and it failed,
Did they?
or they were trying to. I'm sorry, they were trying to. But Vine was awesome, and they
Yeah.
never ever changed their thing, like their vibe, which was like 10 seconds or 6
I think it
seconds.
was 6 seconds.
I think they
Yeah.
may have adjusted it to 20 or 30, which does make sense.
I remember making
But-
stupid vines like, here's a cracker, and then the next scene the cracker would have peanut butter, then the next scene the cracker with peanut butter would have the cracker on top. It's like, look at, I made this cracker sandwich.
And that was it.
Stupid shit.
And that was
yeah.
it. Yeah.
I
That
just
was
didn't
the
like
thing,
how there
man.
wasn't enough time to get like a true message out, but some people were really good at it.
That was.
And
the
they can
point.
get like a whole minute video in 6 seconds. Like King Back, remember that guy, King Batch?
Yes.
He was like probably the best at it.
They have like a top 10 we should talk about that the next time. But there's like a top 10 of the most funniest ranked Viners, if you will.
Oh yeah, you can go into
Viners.
YouTube and just type in Vines, and it'll be like an hour of just Vines. Which,
Yeah,
if you
I
think about it, an hour's worth, that's like
I remember
100 videos.
I remember
Oh,
that there
yeah.
used to be this YouTube of like the funniest Vines compilation or something, and I used to watch it. And, dude, there was one I remember. There's this guy who had like his little like dog, and it was some sort of like wiener dog or basset hound, something like that. But he's like, "Look at this cute puppy," and then the dog's just like, like tries to bite his
Oh,
face
yeah,
off
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Or he'll be like, "This
He used
is
to
how
give
I
him the
ki- this-
finger.
This is how I kiss puppies," and he like puts his mouth on him, and the dog's like,
Is that the white, like, not, he wasn't a poodle, but it was like white curly fur?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a Brian dog. I remember.
He was like, "We're going on a road trip," and he's like, "Woo!" And the dog would go, "Ah!" Do you
Yeah, I
remember
remember
that?
that.
Yeah. Let's go. But then when he would give him the finger, he would go, "Ah!" And I knew what that meant.
What do you think will last longer in terms of like social media, like Instagram or Facebook?
Definitely Instagram.
Instagram
will-
over
yeah,
Facebook, but TikTok
for sure.
A
but-
lot of older people are using Facebook, and that's kind of what drove younger people away from it. I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still use both just because I don't know.
Like, sorry, I don't want to see
I'm on
pictures
Instagram
from your.
way more.
Oh yeah.
Well, Facebook's not as intuitive either. Like, if you want to
No.
send somebody a message, it's kind of a pain in the ass.
It is, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're
But
right.
on Instagram, it's just like,
Well, it's a
bam,
whole other
it's
app.
Everybody.
If
It
you
is.
send someone a video on Facebook, it takes you to Messenger, which
Right.
is
Yeah.
a different app.
Right.
I will say though, your fiance puts photos on Facebook. That's a great thing because you'll be able to see those forever.
Right. She purposely does that so she doesn't have to store them on her iPhone and take up space.
Yeah,
okay.
You can create
No,
like even just a
the
private
albums,
photo.
yeah.
Or
Yeah,
it'll
private
even be like
album.
2023 album.
Yeah.
And then
Just
you can go
put
back
everything
and
in there.
search it.
Yep. Mostly of me.
Yeah. No, it's
No,
great.
actually,
The
it's one
recaps.
picture. It's all her bridal shower and stuff.
Well, she'll do the month ones, which if it wasn't for her, like if it was just someone random, I'd be like, what the hell? But because we know her,
And you might
we're
be
in
in it.
we're in it.
Yeah.
But it's cool to see like her recap the months.
Right.
Actually, I do enjoy watching them a lot.
I'm like,
'cause
oh, there's me.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
There's me.
And then I remember, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. Like even like New Year's stuff, and it's just cool. I dig that kind of stuff. I think Instagram is quick. Like you can just do what you need to do, where Facebook isn't. And like
Intuitive is a good word. It's very
sure.
easy to use.
I don't want to see like, so and so's graduation party or like 80th barbecue
That's the thing,
cookout and all these political posts.
I'll
that
see
I
a
see
post
on
from
it.
like, someone's mom and dad from this kid I went to college with.
Right.
Just because he's tagged in it, I'll see like their whole post about it. I'm like, I don't even know who this is, and I don't want to see this crap. They're like out to dinner with their kid. I'm like, good for you.
Yeah.
You know what really grinds my gears on
hear it.
Facebook? Like, absolutely hate it. Is when you log on and it's someone's mom or they're like 50s and 60s and they're taking those friggin' tests. And it's like, you're a leprechaun. And it says like, why? Or like, you're a starfish. Like,
Yeah.
you seem like thoughtful and care about your loved ones, but are willing to take a risk. Like, I don't need to see this. Or it'll be games that they're playing. Remember
Dude.
Farmville?
Yeah.
Level 50. You've reached level 50. You've reached level 100.
My pet peeves are similar to that. It'll be just some what's that? There's a couple of like really big accounts that'll post random stories or random pictures or random questions and just nothing related to you, not a family, not a friend.
BuzzFeed? Like
just
something
like that.
Yeah.
Just like that. It'll be like, oh, how many times did you make dinner for your kids? And my mom will comment and be like 50. And I'll be like, whatever, that's just a general.
I know.
Whatever you comment on there,
It's public.
everybody can see.
I know.
I can see that. I'm not following this account, but because you commented on it, I can see that. And she'll like, just not just her. Like a lot of people will do, they'll post things on accounts they think, and I'm in groups too. I'm like, if I don't check if this is a private group, if I comment in this group, it's going on like my Facebook feed,
Yes.
Oh wow.
and people will see.
Yeah. So if you use Marketplace, you said? Did you say that?
Anything.
Okay, so Marketplace, and I always do this, is there's a tab that you can click, and it says keep it away from your friends.
Right. Or you do my friends too.
Or my friends. And I do that not because of you guys, but like just all my other friends. I don't want them seeing like I'm posting something for sale. Like
Right.
I don't need them to know that.
Yeah,
It's not
like the
necessary.
limited edition dildo or something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you don't want
with-
anybody to see that.
Yeah.
Grandma doesn't have to see that.
Right. Little stank, but good condition.
Dude.
Hey, you went there, man.
Little stay.
By good condition.
What the hell?
Hey,
Dude, you
went
and
to-
grandmas, dude. My grandmother has an iPhone.
Oh, so you guys don't know.
She uses Instagram, she uses Facebook, all that stuff. Like she'll post like Instagram stories and like comment on my Instagram stories. Like not many grandmas know how to do that.
Right.
She's very high tech, and I love that about
Well,
her.
my
No, she's
Grammy the
great.
other
No,
day,
she's-
she accidentally went on Facebook Live, and I don't think she
We're here
realized
live
it.
with the Martini boys.
It's only like a
Yeah,
10-second
my
video.
oh my god.
But you can see her trying to like get rid of it, and then
Oh,
finally
yeah.
she does.
That's the funny, yeah. Like FaceTime with
It
your
was very
parents or
funny.
just the grandparents. It's like, how do I turn this around? How do I make my face bigger? Like,
Yeah.
how do they get my face on there?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. No, it's Shrek. That's me, damn it. That's my face.
Yeah, I love that video. I love videos of like, they're all over Facebook. My Facebook, anyways, on the reels where it's like
The
they'll be at Home
grandparents.
Depot and they'll pick up like a pool noodle and just like whack somebody with it, and they'll pretend like it's like by accident, and the guy's like, "What the hell?" And they're like, "What happened?" Like I don't even know. Like, or they'll like put a bucket on someone's head and run away.
Dude, there are these two guys that go around and they launch glitter in the air, but then on themselves as if like
Probably
they were
wrong.
both attacked.
I'd probably kill myself. I hate
Dude,
glitter
that
so much.
dude, it is like the biggest splash of glitter, and they're like, "Whoa!" And then they pour it on themselves, so it seems
Well, right.
legitimate.
So that's the same thing as the bucket. They'll
Like,
put a
where did
bucket
that
on
come
someone's head
from?
and then put it on their stomach. Like,
yeah.
the guy's
That's
like, "What the hell?"
hilarious.
Someone's at Walmart. They do it with the pillows. They chuck pillows at people, and then themselves, "Whoa, where did that come from?" And they're like looking up at the aisle. I'll send it to you, dude. It's
I gotta see
hilarious,
this. Well, because I started watching that Steven Shapiro guy that you recommended.
dude.
His videos
He
are really
is
funny.
awesome. He
But
is
dude,
awesome.
there's nothing better than prank videos. Like those
Love
are a
it.
little bit different. He's hitting on girls and stuff, and like
So
having
yeah.
fun. But I've mentioned it before. Those two twins that I watched, they're called Even Out.
Oh,
And
they're awesome.
Yeah, they
Shout
do-
out. They we tagged them or something, and they liked it.
But dude, they make the funniest videos because they're twins. So like,
They
you
make
can play
people
pranks-
think he's time traveling.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
like he'll walk by somebody and be like, "Hey man, like nice skateboard. Where'd you get it?" And then he walks around the corner, and then the other twin will come out and be like, "Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
that's just
I have seen those.
He'll say the same thing though.
and they'll be
Yeah.
like, they'll be like,
Like-
"What? Would you? What? Didn't I just talk to you like
yeah,
over
yeah."
there?"
And it always plays this like music where
and they're just like, "What?"
yeah, yeah.
God. They,
It's
like,
like,
they,
yeah.
they like almost check themselves. Like, am I
I
like
know,
really
like-
here?
they're on like a college campus and they're like,
Yeah, Arizona
30,
State.
30 or 40 yards apart.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Hey, can I get your number?" And she'll be like, "No." And then like she'll walk down, "Hey, can I get your number?" She'll be like,
Same clothes too,
I know.
which is great. It's perfect, dude. It's
"I
genius.
did
Yeah.
twins. If I was a twin, I would be
Genius.
doing the same
Genius. They're
What-
like, hey, hey, can I use your bathroom? And like, sorry, man. Like, I've been like out all day. Like, I just gotta go. And like, yeah, man, in the back. All right, thanks. And then like a couple seconds later, you go, hey, man, do you have a bathroom? Same look, same
thing." They're
outfit.
always
And they're
so
like,
confused. Like, didn't I
they're
just
like,
see
yeah.
you?
They always question life, and you
They're
can
like, "What
actually
the-"
see it.
Yeah, and the twins are really good at playing it off. Like, wait, what? What are you?
No, they
talking about?
never
Like,
laugh.
I know,
I saw
exactly.
you 20 minutes ago. Like, they're like, "Oh yeah, I saw you 20 minutes ago. That wasn't 5 seconds ago." And the people are like so confused. But on the most recent one they did, one of the twins pulls up a giant bag where it could fit a person, and the other twin is in the bag. And so he puts the bag down and says, "Hey, can you wash my bag for a second?" And then he goes and walks somewhere else. And then
The guy comes
the other
out.
twin just gets out of the bag. And people are like so confused.
That's great.
That's great content, right?
That's why I
there.
wish
It
I had a
is.
twin. I would do that stuff.
Oh yeah.
I know.
I just love pranking people.
I gotta send you another one then. If you like him, there's a guy, he's a magician. And one of the last videos I've seen, he walks up and he has someone sitting and he's like, hey, he's like, I just won that car. Like, I was told to come here and give you my ticket. And the guy's like, oh yeah, man. And the car is a car in like this tent canopy thing. And so he comes up and he's like, yeah, man, like I'm so excited. I've never won anything in my life. And the guy's like, yeah, man, I'm excited for you. He's like, so yeah, I just need the ticket number and show me the ticket and it's all good. You know, you'll get the keys. So he's like, oh, he's trying to find. He's like, I can't take the car without the ticket. And he's like, nah, man, sorry. Like that's the rules. I've been told. Like we gotta confirm. He's like, all right, I'll be right back. So he leaves. This is the magician. He leaves and he goes to his car, and the guy sitting at the little like stand looks back and the car's gone. It disappears, and that's the whole like magician part.
Yeah.
And dude, he loses his mind. Like his hands are in his head, on his head, and through his hair, his fingers. He's like, where's the car? And he's just pacing.
There's a couple of
Like, people coming
comedy
back.
magicians on Netflix. They're
I
pretty
love
funny.
It's the same guy probably.
There's this one guy that's like
Kind of slim guy who
come
wears who wears a tie.
Yeah, he's kind of nerdy.
Yes.
He comes.
Yes.
He's like, yeah, come over here and try this gluten-free bread. He's like squeezing this
Yes,
bread, and the
same
gluten
guy.
comes out of it. He's
Same
like, here,
guy.
try it.
Same
What the
guy.
hell? That's
Same
crazy.
guy.
He's so funny.
Is it the
That's him.
Carbonaro guy?
Carbonara
Yes.
effect.
Oh.
Carbonara effect. That's it.
He
That's
is
the guy.
hilarious.
Dude.
Yeah, there's a new one out, right?
I think so.
Lindsay was asking if I wanted to watch it the other day. I'm
Dude.
like, yeah, I'm down.
He does. This guy comes up. He's like at a bar, and you know the pours,
Yeah.
so that you can spray
Soda
like
gun?
soda water and the soda gun exactly. His is Bluetooth,
Oh yeah.
and it's just the nozzle part, no cord, no like hose.
Mhm.
And the guy's like, yeah, he's like, what's up? He's like, yeah, man. So we just recently got this. It's Bluetooth, so whatever you want. And he's like, all right, like an orange soda. And he's like, cool. And so it's just the nozzle, and he's pouring it in the glass, and he's like, okay, but he's like, but how does like the liquid get into
It
the?
very
Like,
clearly
it's
does
just,
not look like it's
No.
going up his sleeve or anything either. It's like,
It's
how
so
the hell
good.
does he do this? I've seen that one.
it's so good, man.
Carbonaro effect. Yeah, that guy's
He is
funny.
awesome.
I
That's
have to see that.
he's the one that did the car. That's the guy. He
Yeah.
did the car.
That must be new.
Yeah,
I
he's
gotta watch
he's
that.
awesome. He is so good.
So does magic exist or is it all illusion?
It's illusion,
Yeah.
for sure.
Or
I don't know. I've seen Alex like hover over the ground.
Oh, yeah, remember that?
Oh yeah,
One more
Mom, you
about-
have to get this for me. I need to know.
$200, right?
Yeah.
Just staying on
It's
it.
I know,
Alex
I know.
learned
This
the
must have been
magic
before
trick.
YouTube.
Oh, dude, yeah. I get the DVD and it takes 7 to 10 business days. It's not Amazon, so I'm like patiently waiting.
Oh,
I finally get it. It's a 90-minute video, and how to do it is the last 2 minutes.
So it's how to levitate.
All the rest is all just pumping you up for that. Like you're gonna
That's
do
all
this.
you wanted.
You're
though.
gonna
You
do
needed
that.
when you were,
Oh yeah.
what,
Oh, yeah.
14
And I
or
looked at it, I'm like,
however you were
that's
looking at
And they just amp it up, pump it up, totally getting you like so
Turn
ready
your
for
foot,
it. Yeah.
Take your shoe off and then stand
And then
there
do
this.
That was $200. All right, have a good day.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah. I know.
They cleaned up on kids your age at
Oh,
that
Oh
time.
man, dude. Anything illusion, man. Like make smoke come from your hands,
Yeah.
produce this, like a bird. You were just like, I want to do that. And you get it. And it was a lot of times,
Girls love magic.
I know.
They don't.
No,
They don't.
no.
It's like Barney and How I Met
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
Mother. He's always doing magic.
Well, he gets girls,
Well, yeah.
but that's a show,
He's also good.
and he's gay. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Neil,
is.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Neil Patrick.
Yeah.
Neil
Are you serious?
Neil
I thought you were joking.
No, it wasn't.
Neil-
That's a
Patrick.
very famous scientist.
Neil Patrick
He can be
deGrasse.
gay. Gay for science.
DeGrasse Tyson, yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's always talking about balls up in space.
I don't know who this is, but
Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's
I'm
like
intrigued.
an astrophysicist.
You know who this
okay.
is?
No.
I
mean, I may
didn't
know
until
it.
like a year ago when they told me,
Okay.
but it's like one of the most well-known ever
Physicists?
astrophysicists. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, he's super smart.
genius.
Can explain
That's cool.
anything.
That's cool.
You know.
That's cool.
Yeah, you can ask him any question,
That's
and he
cool.
just knows the
That's
answer. Dude, it's weird.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
dope.
That's ice.
Dope.
That's sick.
Got any more of this Loke left?
I think you polished it off there, big guy.
Ooh.
I know. One more, just one more about the carbonara effect, which is great. I love it's carbonara because it's the pasta, which is so funny.
That's carbonaro.
It is.
Carbonaro.
Carbonaro.
Okay, so that's why. I'm still gonna call him carbonara. What up?
Dude, not a big pasta guy. I love carbonaro.
Love
It's got
carbonara.
ham and bacon in it.
And it's like the sauce is just
Cheese sauce. Cheese and
oh,
egg. Yeah.
man.
Anyways.
He does one. He's at like a Dick's Sporting Goods, but it's like probably like a knockoff or a mom and pop type thing. But so it's in the shape of a pill, and he's like, yeah, you just drop it in water and it goes into a full blown raft, like a. Dude, he does it and he puts it in, and I don't know how he does it because I look and I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it comes from under the table, or he somehow introduces it while something else is happening.
Yeah.
But dude, the thing is like human size wrapped, and the people like look and their eyes are just wide open. Like that's it. Like, yeah, you can put it in your pocket. You can put a couple in your pants, like in your pockets.
I love that, dude. I have to say, there's
It's so
a couple or a few demographics that you know it, like when they just run away. They're like, oh,
Right,
and they
yeah.
just run.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, like
It's so good.
I love it too. Though it's so funny.
One more, I promise. This is the last one, I promise. It's just because I just watched. It's funny you said that.
I
'cause
gotta watch it.
I just saw it. I saw a bunch. Yeah, dude, it's so funny. He's like, yeah, he's like, you're on a camping trip or whatever. Like, you don't need to bring a pump, an air pump. Yeah, it's a pill. It's like a pill you drop in water.
That'd be sick.
So he does kind of what twin out or what it even out does. So he goes up a ladder. He's a new hire, and he's like, yeah, just pass me that vase. We'll put it on the top shelf. So he takes the vase, gives it to Carbonaro, and he's like, thanks, man. And he puts it up. And it drops. He's like, whoop, whoop, and it falls and it smashes, but it's like behind something. So he's like, oh, so the guy comes over and he's like, where is it? Because you hear the sound effect. So I don't know if it drops on something soft and it's like, shh. So he comes over and he's looking around. And he's like, where'd it go? Then he restarts and he's like, yeah, so I'm making some space here. If you could just hand me that vase. And so the vase is back on the desk, where he just brought it over, and he's like, his face, he's so confused. Good. Yeah, I love that.
I always wonder about like the TV shows because there's so much that they could do without the viewers knowing, and it could all be staged.
Right.
But they make it seem so real.
It's the sleight of hand.
But even the people's reactions. Like,
I know.
Like I know. I'm like they. This has
no,
to be
he
like
looked
a real
genuinely
kind of
confused.
Yeah.
Like he was questioning life at that point. And he's like, didn't I just give you this? And he's like, huh? He's like, oh no, I'm just gonna put it on the top here. And he's like, what the heck? Like he just doesn't know what to do with himself.
Awesome.
I love that stuff.
I think there's certain people who love watching that type of stuff, and that's me. Whereas like Abby, she hates it. She's like, I don't care for pranks. She doesn't like prank channels, but that's all I watch on YouTube. It's like gold and prank channels. So I don't know. There's something about just watching people get tricked into believing something that is just.
That's why I used to love Impractical Jokers until they got too commercial.
Yeah, and now everybody recognizes.
You know who it is. Like, how do you not know?
Go to other countries just to be.
They're so funny though when they talk in their ear and tell them what to say.
I know.
They'd sit down on the bench next to someone and be like, "Hey, so you want to come back to my hotel?" Like just randomly.
Anything. There were no limits. We should start that.
I know. One of my favorite segments in Impractical Jokers is when they do the training or presentations to people or like interviews.
Well, that was always if you lost 3 in a row, like that was the reward, the opposite.
But they're telling you what to say.
Yeah, so you'd go in, they'd already put a presentation together, and they're like, all right, today we're talking about...
And then it's something...
dildos or whatever.
Yeah, right. Like the worst smell in the world is crap. As you can see, this is our product. Please support us. And they're just like, what?
Yeah, people are like, what the hell?
Now
everyone knows who they are, especially in New York. Cause that's
they tour too.
Do they?
Yeah, they go on tours. It's like, how do you not know who these people are? Yeah. I mean, it's on every basic channel too. It's not like you have to subscribe to like Nessun or something. Like they're on public. Nessun. I don't know.
I really love the channels where they fake pickup girls. Those are the funniest.
Oh, like they
like
fake...
Steven Shapiro.
Oh yeah.
Because he's married.
He is. He is now.
Huh? Explain one. I don't know what you mean.
So like he'll just go up to a girl and like say something and try to pick them up. That's like his channel.
That's how he got famous.
But
it's like Big Dogs. Did you ever watch Big Dogs TV?
Yes.
He didn't want to SDSE. That's why I know him.
Okay.
He'd go up and like try to get girls' numbers and stuff.
And then like cry if they didn't give him his number or like make something up. I saw one today where he was just high-fiving people with $500 in his hand. And people wouldn't high-five him.
That's great.
So he just keep going on to the next person.
That's awesome.
But
he has a German accent. He does a lot. He goes by Gunther.
Gunther.
That's his his
name's Dawson, so his channel's Big Dogs.
Okay, that makes sense.
I thought it was Big Dogs TV.
Dawes.
Okay.
DAW.
I guess I never noticed that. I always thought it was Big Dogs TV. But you know what we used to do is like the baseball field in right field. It was a pathway where everybody would walk
at Tampa.
Tampa. So what we do is if we saw, a good-looking girl like walking down the path, we'd have one of our buddies like fake throw one over the fence. So the ball would go over the fence, and then we'd run to the edge, and we'd be like, "Hey, can you get that ball for me?" And so the girl would go get the ball, and then you'd start talking to them and stuff. So
that's really cool.
Good. Yeah, it worked pretty well.
Hell yeah! Let's give it up for Danny.
No, not me. I was always throwing it.
Right,
who's the guy to do it? Huh?
Who is it?
Who is what?
Who is the guy that you throw it to?
Pretty much every guy.
Let's give it up for every guy.
No.
Yeah.
No, there is a select few. One of my friends, Nick.
Okay. Yeah, Shapiro, he does the beach thing where he's like, hey, he goes up to like a girl and like, hey, I'm really sorry to bother you, but we're gonna have to, I don't want to get you in trouble, but you're too hot. Like it's way too hot here.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like, oh my god, and then it leaves. Hey, can I get your number? Like he gets so many numbers now.
Right. Yeah.
And it's always
You know
on
what's good?
campuses.
Have you seen the ones where
Always.
this guy will dress up kind of like a bum, like he's just in sweats or whatever, not like a bum, but casual. And I'll be like, hey, like, can I take you to dinner? And they'll be like, no. And then he'll go hop in his Lamborghini, and the girl
The
will come over
gold
and be
digger
like,
pranks.
Yeah, gold digger
Yes.
pranks. The girl will come over and be like, wait, can we go to dinner? And she'd be like, well, I thought you had a boyfriend. She's like, well, no, like it's nothing serious. Like she tries to go on a date with him.
Yeah, you know who started that? Was that guy Vitali.
Vitali,
Oh,
yes, dude,
He
those were
started-
so good.
I think he had the original Gold Digger one where, yeah, he's at the beach and he has like an orange Lambo or something, and yeah,
Girls
he
will
says
literally
history.
Dude, he used to go up to these gigantic dudes that are walking out of the gym and be like, hey man, like, how'd you get so small? And they'd be like, what? And
Oh
then
yeah,
he'd like have to like run up, dude, Vitali, he's so
Vitali,
good.
I remember that. Yeah,
Vitali.
he would wear like a shirt that had SpongeBob on it. And he'd go up to these guys at the gym like, do you even lift, bro?
Yeah,
That's
that's
so
exactly
funny.
how
Yeah.
he started, yeah.
That's
wow.
like probably 2013 to 2014.
Yeah, man, that was-
There's one where he gets
So
in a
good.
tank. or it might not be
I
him. He's
believe
like, oh, do you want to go on a date? And they're like, no. And then
And
he's
he
like, all right.
hops into
He
it.
goes into a tank, and they're like, wait, can I go with you? I think he like runs over our car or something.
You wonder how many of those are staged.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I know.
Still funny. I think a lot of them aren't.
yeah,
Probably not. I mean, one girl was like, nah, like, you're not my type. And he's like, all right, whatever, like, have a good day. And then he goes into a Lambo. And they come back, and then he was like, I thought you weren't into me. Like, I thought I wasn't your type. And they're like, yeah, but you're driving this thing. Like, I didn't know until
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like, I'll go for. And then he's like, nah. And then they, like, drift off. And then they give him the finger or whatever.
I
But
saw a video the other day.
so bad.
This guy walks by. This cute girl's coming up in a hockey jersey, like Florida Panthers or something. And she's with a guy, and this guy walking by goes, "Man, your girl's as bad as your hockey team." Like calling her.
Oh,
yes,
bad.
dude, I watched that
You know
video. He always wears like blind
And
people
then,
glasses.
and then the guy's like, "F
Yeah.
you," and he's like, "Could your pants get any tighter, bro?"
Yeah, dude, that's the kid who always wears the blind people glasses.
And he wears the
Yeah.
opposing team.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, he
You're
goes
like,
everywhere and
"Fuck
just
you."
wears the
Yeah, yeah.
opposite team.
He's
That's
like,
awesome.
how about that win, Panthers? Oh, wait.
That's
yeah.
fantastic.
That's good.
Let us know what your favorite YouTube channels are, or favorite YouTube videos
Please
are.
do.
Comment below. Let us know. We went deep. We reminisced on some good, funny old stuff. So
I love it. Those are the
we'll
times.
continue it. We'll keep it going.
Oh, yeah.
But tune in next week every Thursday. What time? 11 a.m. Eastern
11
time.
a.m.
Yeah.
EST.
Thursday.
EST.
Thursday.
All right, popping off.
As
Goodbye.
always,
Hello?
shake it up. Hello.
Good night.
Peace.